Hi! Hopefully the lighting looks better than yesterday. Hi people who are in chat. Oh, I should move my microphone down. Before I started streaming, that would be Jarno Mumbles, Ash and Kai, and hi Duck Sauce and Oz Smiley, and hi Kittiness and Bird with a Stick. Why are we all spamming A, Raining Death and Mute Mayo? What is happening? Fim21 and Lumina, hi. Okay, so we're going to hi Ace at SO. Dum, bum, bum. Let's see what kind of a clip it pulls up for Oz Smiley. Right there. Oh, VR chat clip. Oh, before I forget, I almost forgot to open Leorin board. Very important. But hey Ace and Poop. We stubbed our toes. Okay, that's not good. In real water. Okay, have a good sleep. Thanks for popping in. Sly and I also added a new polling system. Also, I have no idea what the heck was going on. So I hit the live button like right away. OBS said I was live. Twitch did not say it was live. And I was like, as I was about to disconnect and reconnect it, I was gonna end the stream and restart it. Twitch is like, oh yeah, you're live, right? That's a thing you normally do at around this time. So that was a journey and a half. Right, Skaven? And so far, doing well. Don't mind the window sounds, those are me. I'm just opening up Leorin board before hopefully anyone redeems anything. Right, Mad Larry? Before anyone redeems anything. Because that would be bad news bears. Yeah, I'm hoping the lighting is much better. And it should be smoother, which is good. There we go. Everything is open. Yeah, now the lighting is much more reflective, as you can see. Look at my hand. And gaming and Google VR. And hopefully everything is nice and smooth. Smooth. I'm hoping everything's nice and smooth anyway. On OBS, it looks buttery smooth. And hi, Souza. Hello. Hello. Okay, so earlier today, hi, falafel. I like falafels bagels. Earlier today, I was watching a couple people on Twitch. Who was it? Well, I was just watching Grim. Normally I watch Grim before stream. Part of it could be because usually I'm hosting them before I go live. I was watching Burrito earlier. Then I think I was watching Blackjacks before playing, what's that game called? The one with the guy that carries a bunch of stuff on his back. Something like that? Oh, are my things not working? Hopefully they are working. What do you mean, face reveal? This is my face. Okay, let's test it out with Sly is Stinky right now. Does that work? It does work. Awesome. Right, Mortimer? Awesome. And B2, hello. And hi, Milo and X-Blaze. Welcome. Welcome to Costco. And who else? Who else was I watching earlier today? I was watching Autumn today. They were expressing their opinion, which I may disagree or agree with. I was watching a few other people today, just to see what people are up to. Right, Studios? Hi, Studios. Wait, so is it Skrinot? I never actually had to say your name before. It's Skrinot Studios, right? Massive Effect? Yeah, generally I do watch a lot of people or flick through people's channels. I just don't say anything. Unless something is so egregiously said and I'm like, I must say something. I have to. I must say something. Or I'll get like, do you know what happens, right? When like someone says something so out of whack, or like your opinion. Oh, I was watching Neither also today. And someone says something so out of whack, you're like, I need to put my opinion in here because you're wrong or misinformed. And I'm not saying something controversial and I want to help you. That's what I do. Do I like anime? Of course I do. Okay. The thing about music is a very, what do you say? Right spec? Listening to music is a very treacherous road. Let me put it this way. I used to use Chilled Cow, which is all copyright free. And I still got claims because I upload all my VODs to YouTube and I got a claim. And not from Chilled Cow. Not from the person who originally uploaded to Chilled Cow, but from the person that, okay, so basically how some of those music tracks work is that they sample copyrighted music, but with permission. But that doesn't mean that I have permission to use it. Hence, I could still get a DMCA strike. So I'm always very hesitant to venture out of the safety of stream beats. Hi, Hungry? Hungzy. Wait, Hung. Normally your name is green on my screen. Why is it orange? It's orange now. Normally you're green. Yeah. I do, my favorite anime, depends. Overall, I would say Clannad, the Clannad series. Anything by Studio Key is pretty good. No, my hair is the same. I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably just by coincidence you're always show up as the same color, but you probably haven't set your color as a preference, so it's just defaulting to whatever, right? That could be it. Yeah, Little Buster's so good. Don't be sorry. It just threw me off for a moment because I was just like, but yes. Like I said, I'm very hesitant. The reason why Stream Beats is good is because literally Harris like drew up an entire official law document that you can download that basically says you have the rights to it. What games do I play? Sometimes I play Minecraft, VR chat, some VR games like Half-Life. I haven't finished that. And some other games, but lately we've just been doing just chatting until I've optimized my application, which it is optimized. Technically today, we can hop into a game if we wanted to. Oh. Hungzy, like hangry, but lazy and hungry. I get it. And I just installed, oh, and I was watching an old friend today, yesterday, Was it? Of course I was watching Rush last night. And then last night I was also watching what's his name? Oh my gosh. What's his name? Ah! I don't remember. Ah! Wait. Think. He's from VR Chat. He's from the Old Man Squad. It's not Chosen. Also, Sozo, what's with all the questions? Are you asking me like 21 questions? Am I on a game show right now? No, not Daniel. Ah, Murglak, that's his name, Murglak. I was watching Murglak, which is like, okay. Let me give a shout out to this person. No, not Lone. And Adam, thanks for the follow. So I know it's been a while since they've hung out here. They are actually a construction worker, and in their free time, they do streaming. I think currently they have COVID though. So right now they said they can't taste anything. But what I know about Murglak is that he's a genuinely nice person. You can see part of his stream right here. And even though he doesn't stream consistently, which is the problem. But what I will tell you is that he is someone who, if he started streaming on a regular basis, he's doing all the right things to grow his stream. So he's probably a good person to keep an eye on. He's doing the number one most important thing. Speaking. Even to himself. That's because that's what you gotta do. Right, Kitsune? Yeah, that's what happens, Dark Tar, is that one of the symptoms if you have COVID is you lose your sense of smell and sense of taste. Which is, I didn't know how widespread that was, but I was very surprised to hear that he had it. Hi, Riley. But he said he's doing well. He's getting medical treatment. So basically, he's just quarantined at home right now. He's recovering. Hi, Colin. Oh, there's one thing I want to try. So, as I said, and hi, Sleeper, in Shadow, Sly and I have added a new way to do polls. I've seen this myself in other people's streams, and I've always wanted to give it a try, and I did. Oh my gosh, that would be awful, Kitsune. Okay, so let me tell you, before we get into this poll, okay, wait. Actually, let's make this poll somewhat relevant. Okay, let me press this button, poll. And I'll do, which is more important? Sense of smell. Oh. Sense of taste. All right, so we have a poll in chat. You can just press, you just type in chat a 1 or a 2, whatever you vote for. You only can vote once. There's not a lot of us here today, but that's okay. And it's just if you're actually, I don't want to vote yet. Actually, wait, I can vote it. No, wait, I can't vote. I'll save my vote to the very end, because I don't want to influence your vote. To me, both are very important. I have a pretty good sense of smell. When I was in university and I was living in a university house, I lived in a co-ed house. And let's just say one of my male roommates, whenever he woke up, he would sweat. And I would be downstairs in the living room, and I had probably had the best sense of smell in the house, which is, I guess, unfortunate. And I would always know when he woke up. no matter where I was in the house, because it reeked. It reeked so bad. I'll be like, oh, roommate's woken up. And yeah, there's a little tidbit for you. And then, hi Rushin, hello. For other people who don't know, you only can vote once. You could try though. Is I have something called a low-key superpower, which is basically if I taste something once, I can combine the taste together in my head to get a pretty good idea of what those two things combined taste like. Hence why it's really important. If I had to choose one, I don't know, sense of smell is so big into taste, isn't it? I think that's the only reason my sense of taste is so good, is because of my sense of smell. So what would I choose? I don't know. That's so tough. To me, being able to taste things is really important, but the sense of smell plays so much into it, right? Because like, if your sense of smell goes, then your sense of taste won't be as good. But if you don't have a sense of taste, then you only can smell the food, but can you taste it? No, because the way you taste, the smell plays into it. Does like you smell it, and then the smell, like, receptors, like, do they trigger your taste receptors, or is it triggering the same part of the brain? Okay, I'm thinking about it this way. Have you ever eaten something that you're like, oh, it smells so good, but then you eat it and it tastes nothing like how it smells, and isn't that awful? Right, Karen? So I'm gonna go with that to base my decision, and I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, I can't even see my own poll. What is more important? I'm gonna say my sense of taste is more important. Right, Senpai Live? And hi, Mechanic. Yeah, I would say my sense of taste is more important. And let's see what everyone else says. We have a total of 18. Oh, also for people who have potentially voted, you can only write a number 1 or a number 2. That's the only things that are detected. A shark man. Coffee. I like the taste of coffee though. I find it relaxing. If you type 121, it doesn't do anything. Hi, Nightmare Yokel. If you've already voted, it's not going to count it. It's a unique votes only. It's triggered, I think, based on your username. So like the only way to get like a second vote in would be literally if you made a new account. Hi, Musa Doom. Hello. No, we're voting which is more important, a sense of smell or a sense of taste. Okay, Senpai Live. My recommendation would be you should try a gourmet coffee one day. And the thing is too is that depending on the roast of the coffee, it might change your opinion. I personally like both tea and coffee equally. And I will tell you there's bad coffee and there's good coffee, just like there's good tea and there's bad tea. Yeah, the flavor of food. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll. Because it's been active for 6 minutes. It seems to be a pretty close vote. Most people are, 10% more people are saying sense of taste. Did I possibly influence it? Maybe. It is, but it is. I did say that, but like, I would rather not be able to smell something and put it in my mouth and taste it versus smelling something and then not being able to taste anything. Okay, we're gonna end that poll. That was pretty fun. I kind of like that. I don't know if it's gonna be a permanent edition, but it was nice, right? Sophia. And so thank you for the follow. Yeah, okay, so the thing is that there's 3 kinds of coffee. For those of you who have either tried coffee once and disliked it, or you've tried only coffee from like, okay, let me tell you up front. As much as I love a good pumpkin spice latte, Starbucks coffee is kind of garbage. Kind of garbage. And it's kind of overpriced, and often they burn the beans. Exactly, yes, yes, they burn their beans. So, I'm not sure where you can get some good beans in America, but in Korea, artisanal coffee is like a really big deal. And it's not overly expensive to buy really good in-country roasted beans. So there's 3 kinds of coffee. There is light roast, medium roast, and dark roast. It's very similar to, think of it like the green tea leaf, like white tea, green tea, black tea. It all uses the same leaf. Hi, Dante. So, it's almost a very similar concept too, right? So with a dark roast, you get more of that rich, like rich flavor that you get from roasting things, right? Has a much darker, more bitter, more intense kind of a taste to it, and more of a rich smell to it. So you're drinking that in like an espresso, or like for enjoying the smell of coffee. Whereas a light roast doesn't have as much of intense of a taste. It's a very light taste. It's almost like you could say it's like the tea of coffees. It's the most bean watery of the bean waters. And it actually has the most caffeine content because the caffeine oil that's within the coffee bean is not like cooked out of it. And it has, generally in those ones, you're gonna get the more of like the florally taste that you hear people describe. It's really nice. Personally, I prefer light roast or medium roast. So a medium roast is just like a medium rare. And then also with tea, it is possible to burn tea. Basically, if you are new to tea, buy Earl Grey, Orange Pico, that's a black tea. That way you can just boil water, pour it in. But if you buy green tea, you cannot put green tea and boiling water together. No, no, no. Because if you've tried green tea and you're like, oh, it tastes so bitter and bad, it's because you've burnt the leaves. Basically, a good rule of thumb is if you get green tea and the water turns orange, like a deep, beautiful amber orange, it means you've burnt it and it's gonna taste bitter. Golden Bean Place, ooh. Okay, kosher, kisher? I don't know that much about coffee. I just know about the different types of roasts. The pandemic situation in Korea, it's lightening up. People are getting more relaxed and lazy, and gathering in big groups, of course. And hopefully, it doesn't bite them in the butt. That's basically what's happening. Hey Jenkins. So the reason I know that green tea, white tea, and black tea use the same leaves is because I've been to a tea field, I've picked my own leaves, and then I brought them home, and I'm like, okay, what do I do with these fresh tea leaves? So I looked up how to make green tea. I'm like, that's too hard. I looked up how to make black tea. I'm like, that's doable. So Sly and myself, we made our own black tea. We still have some in the house. It's really, really good. Do I have my office desk set like that? I only have 2 screens. So I have my main monitor. My second monitor is actually here, but I've just duplicated it to be over there. And then this is just a still image. Right, Night in cold brew. But it's placed in the location of where my desk is. I would say if you've seen my YouTube video, if you type in !app. Oh, I'm crash free for longer than 0 hours. I'll get rid of crash free. There we go. The best thing you can do, honestly, is to put things that don't move, put them in the same place in your virtual world as they are in your current space. So if you type !app, you'll see my latest YouTube video, which explains how you can have a setup similar to this. And now that I've worked through all the kinks and gotten all the bugs mostly ironed out, the future videos will show you how to do the tracked chair, how to get the tracked microphone, and the screens. And the only thing that I will warn you is I will show you how to get the lighting in your avatar to look like this. As a heads up, you need a really nice PC to do it. Right, Ayuchi? Oh, Ayuchi. Oh, I saw your interview with Tane. Hi. And I often see you in live streams too. Can we get a shout out for Ayuchi? Actually, I can do that. I'll do it. I'm do it mood. Unless someone's gonna. No! How dare. That's not what they normally look like. I think they're playing VR chat. They do have their own model. They do have their own model. They are very interested in animation, and basically through sheer hard work and determination and a touch of skill, they have gotten to where they are today. And I really, really look forward to where they're going. I am following you, right? I'm pretty sure I am. I might be saying all these things and I'm just like, and you like later she's like, but Fofa, you're not following me. What the heck is wrong with you? I'm pretty sure I am. The only thing that I have a problem with is I try not to follow people while they're live, and I try to make a mental note to follow them after. Okay, good. Whew. I try to make a mental note to follow them afterwards. I like the lurker lifestyle. Right, Crimson Zucchini? Hi, Chica. Oh, we have 2 special guests. I'm not gonna say anything because I'm gonna be first. Yes, I'm first. I win. Take that, mods. I win. You lose. Good day. Okay, so we just saw Chica's, and now we're seeing Rush's modeling. Chica's a VTuber who I think is soon gonna have a very cool VTuber setup. They're worth checking out. And Rush, of course, there's, oh wait, I need to, I have one VIP slot free. Oh, geez. I only have one slot free. Do I just give it? Do I just give it away? Cause like there's so many people who I wanted. You know what? Recently, Rush has blessed me with the power of the sword. So I'm gonna go with that as my reason. There we go. But yes, Chica, VTuber, they're gonna have a really cool setup, and their streams are pretty relaxed and fun. And Rush, of course, there's Rush. Rush is a 3D sculptor. I think they had a reluctant start to 3D. Initially, they were a 2D artist that has reluctantly moved to 3D, and then basically, you know those situations where you don't want to start something and everyone's like, you should do it, you should do it. And then you end up really, really liking it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened with Rush. And Know, I'll tell you, they're pretty talented. They don't do VTubing models, so before you get into that, but what I will say is that if you like thick waifus, you're in the right place. Or if you want to learn about Blender, because Rush is a wealth of self-taught knowledge, and whenever I had a super dumb question, Rush would very kindly answer all my dumb questions. Hey, Dragon. Yes, VTubing is so much work, Ayuchi. I mean, okay, if I had to describe VTubing to the common masses, like how it is for the most people, VTubing essentially is streaming with extra steps. Right? It's just streaming with extra steps. Like right now, I'm just doing IRL, just chatting with extra steps. It's like, just think about it, right? Oh, I have a tracked microphone. Oh, I have a tracked chair. It's like, I have a, ooh, I can move my body. I have my monitors. When it's just like, if I just put a camera on, it'd be like, instant. No! Thick waifus is for Rush. Rush. If you like thick waifus, check out Rush. What? Yes, Sly, you're live. They can hear you! That's true. That's true. You don't. But what I will tell you is the amount of time that you have. Okay, that I kind of view them as somewhat equivalent, and this is why. There are people that literally just roll out of bed, turn on the camera and go, oh, hello. And there's VTubers that do the exact same thing. They just have a webcam on, or they just put a PNG up and they just start their stream. There's people who spend an hour, getting ready, looking pretty, putting their makeup on. And then there's people who spend a lot of time off stream making their own application, making things look super nice, and basically turning themselves into the sushi dragon before every stream. It balances out. It balances out. Right, Kupan? Yeah, but Rush, I think someone said it the best. I'm doing really good, 2007. Magi Day, Magi Day. Yeah, basically, that's me. I have so much stuff strapped to my body right now, it's ridiculous. Ultimate power high. So, the thing is, there's a couple things when it comes down to being successful for streaming. The question is like, oh, do I need to be beautiful to be a good streamer? I would say arguably, no. You need to basically have skills. One of them, I guess, is, you know, being blessed with a natural skill. Think of it like an RPG, right? Life is like, streaming is like an RPG. You know, you can sometimes pick your perks, what you start the RPG with. And I mean, like, 1, you need to be intelligent, I guess. 2, you need to be good at talking to people and interacting with stream. And 3, you can be blessed with super amazing good looks. And I mean, sometimes some people get to pick more perks than other people, but just because you have none of those perks doesn't mean that you can attain at least 2 of those perks. And those are the things that I think you need. And just having an innate talent to do things, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, you don't need to be entertaining in like the conventional concept, right? Because not everyone wants to be in a high energy environment the entire time. I would say if you're in for a high energy environment in my streams, you're probably in the wrong place. If you're looking for a waifu replacement, you're probably also in the wrong place. If you're looking for someone to kind of chill out, occasionally play games, and have a discussion about a variety of topics, then maybe you're in the right place. Well, that's the thing though. The thing is, yes, content, consistency, quality, and networking. I would say that it's possible to be successful without really networking that much. It's just, because, for example, I'm not that great at networking. I know someone here, possibly with a sword, is. Right, Mike Chan? Oh, I'll be sure to check it out, Kai. VTubing is expensive? Yes, it can be very expensive. It can go as high-end as Code Miko with the motion capture suit, to as low-end as either spending the time yourself or commissioning an artist to just draw a 2D thing and then just, you know, kind of put it on the screen. Yeah, exactly, Rush. High energy environments drain me too. I feel empty. Oh, awesome, awesome. I'm glad that you got your leap motion. Hopefully everything works out with you well. Yeah, networking helps. Okay, think about this in terms of networking. How many people on Twitter do you see that have over 1,000 followers? They're like, I'm gonna have my stream debut. Ooh. And then they're like, oh, I'm gonna have, and then a couple months later, I'm gonna have my stream re-debut. Ooh. And then you check out their Twitch channel and like, they're boring. And they like haven't grown at all. But their Twitter following is huge. So like that's an example of someone who's really good at networking, but they don't tick any of the other boxes, which is very important. I'm not high energy. I'm not high energy. Okay, I've seen some streamers with really high energy. I'm not high energy. I just drink a cup of coffee before stream. Rush? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If you just oh, okay. What now, since you're in my domain right now, Resh, now I can openly criticize your stream, which I'm going to do right now. Make more channel point redemptions. I have like 16k channel points in your stream and nothing to spend them on. Right, Nate? What do you mean nobody uses Twitter? Tons of people use Twitter. I'm not that high energy. Basically I use up all my energy at the beginning of the stream. By the end of the stream, I'm just like, power down. Yes, Sayuchi, exactly. Some people who just go like, you know what? I'm just gonna start Twitch. I'm gonna buy a really nice RGB gaming computer and all these fancy lights and a fancy microphone, or they'd be like, I'm spending $3,000 on my VTuber setup, and they just expect people to come. Like, you can't do that because Twitch is not a discoverable platform. And you might be thinking, but Fofa, you're on Twitch. I have YouTube, I have Twitter. I guess I know some people from VR chat, and that's about it. Okay, Sly, see you. I'm gonna do it before everyone else can see it. Yes, I'm whispering because no one can hear me, including Ash. We'll never know. Ha. All right, that's Sly, by the way. The shout out. You don't know what to do. You'll think of something, Rush. You can make it so that someone can choose your filter. Just have a list of like I don't know, 2 filters, like an anime filter, or like, I don't know, like something that makes you like rosy cheeked or whatever. And then it has to be on for 5 minutes. I don't know, something like that. Something fun. Like maybe make that like a 5,000 channel point redeem. 5,000 channel points to change your camera filter for 5 minutes. That'd be fun. Yes, exactly, Ayuchi, exactly. Or the people on Twitch, like, I tried the YouTube thing, it didn't work. It's like, bruh. You made 2 YouTube videos 6 months ago. Marius, hello. Yeah, you found me here, but the thing is, most of you don't find me here. And I think that's an okay mentality to have. But like I said, make sure that you're spending money wisely. And don't spend money thinking that this money is going to like bring viewers in. What's gonna bring viewers in is not how much money you spend, it's you. And I'm gonna give you 2 examples. IRL example, I know I say this all the time. Regular viewers, I'm sorry. XQC, $20 microphone. He has a nice camera. He has a nice microphone. What does he stream with most of the time? Walmart microphone, Walmart camera. People love him. Look at Nuxinor. Nuxtaku has a PNG that he dangles around on the screen. People love him. They're not there because he has such a cool YouTuber, VTuber setup. They're there because they like his personality and they like his content. That's my first time saying bruh. I need a reason to use it. So I'm like, there we go. I'm gonna throw that in there and hope it works. Yes, exactly. Okay, if you found someone through a raid, that doesn't count. Because that's networking and not Twitch. Yeah, Masadim, you could do that. Yes, exactly. That's the same thing. That's what you should be doing. Basically, all of your Twitch money should be used as investment towards other things. And like, should you quit your job? I know people that do. A little bit too early. I cannot recommend it myself, even though I know people that have. But you should use your Twitch money to reinvest into your stream. And the keyest decision, hi Ms, is, do I need this? My aunt gave me this advice. Do I need this, or is this a nice to have? And it's very easy to confuse the two. Can we get a shout out for Mizzous, please? Mizzous is a fellow VTuber. I saw the other day you're streaming Half-Life Alyx. How was that? I only got to pop in for a little bit, but I'm hoping you had a good time with that. Hi, Wolfex. The thing is though, is that like, put it this way. I wouldn't say, okay, you can't say rating is a Twitch discoverability mechanic when Twitch has nothing to do with it. It's only under networking. Exactly, Rush, exactly. Exactly, Ayuchi, exactly. And hi, Devil1511, hello. Oh no, you got motion sick. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. But what I did like is that you had like your live 2D model that would like move up and down every time you spoke, and had the VR. You had the VR on while you were doing it. I thought that was a really nice touch. Yes, multiple platforms, right, Bryce? Yeah, exactly. Raids, sometimes raids can go well. The raids will go as well, Cosmic Horror, as it depends on the streamer who is doing the raid. So the raid is not Twitch dependent. It's raider, sorry, it's the streamer who is raiding someone dependent, right? Like, imagine if I just ended my stream right now and I just raided some random person, right? Some of you guys would be like, what the heck is this? And like 90% of you are gonna leave. Whereas like, it's so counterintuitive to do this, but like, basically, if you've ever been around for my raids or Sly's raids, the best way to raid someone is to introduce them. Introduce them, tell your stream why you like them, why you watch them, or why you're rating them. And it, like, what I've seen is that whenever you do that, more people stick around. Hence, one more point for the networking side of things. And I guess strike for Twitch discoverability. Oh, but Ms, what Ash said is true. And another thing you could try is put a fan in your room. Try putting a fan that's blowing on you. And that could help as well. So maybe try that next time. The fan thing basically gives you a way for your body to always know which way is which. I know a bunch of people actually do that in VR, and I've heard that it helps a lot. Streaming on multiple platforms can be dangerous. It will give you more discoverability, but if you're streaming on multiple platforms, you cannot be a Twitch affiliate, because if you are a Twitch affiliate and you don't have or a partner, and you don't have a special agreement from Twitch themselves that gives you the permission to do it, you are breaking the terms of service and you're risking your channel getting banned if you multi-stream. Sure. Ayuchi, just contact me on Twitter or Discord, whatever you're more comfortable with. I will tell you that if you send me a DM on Twitter, I will respond faster. Hopefully. And then we can arrange something. And I'm sorry if I missed something in chat. We don't need slow mode, but I'm trying my best. I'm reading on a dark mode, so I'm not able to read as fast. I need light mode in OBS. But Bryce, I'm not sure if I answered. I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. Sounds very sticky. What's sticky? Oh wait, a fan that sprays ginger ale? No, don't do that. Right face 7163. Well, I'm not in VR. Daniel Gamer. Huh? You could create a vestibular noise by putting noise through a bone conductor transistor. Apparently, so basically what you're saying is to put like something that's bassy and then have that vibrate like close to like where your skin is close to your bone. Why? That sounds awful. Yes, Ayuchi, 100% what you're just saying right there. Yes, content, your YouTube content should be different from your Twitch content. Because let's think about it this way. If I were just to upload this VOD onto YouTube, who is gonna watch it? Because the only thing that makes this stream special is that you have that live interaction. That's it. If there's no live interaction, why would you want to watch someone's past conversation? Like, I'm not that interesting. I'm not that funny. So my advice is to, 1, make different content on YouTube. 2, if you can't think of something that can be long enough for YouTube, do it on Twitter. Or 3, if you don't have the time, literally during stream, make a segment that's called like YouTube and be like, hey stream, I'm just gonna be filming a little bit segment for YouTube. You know the drill. This is gonna be uploaded to YouTube later. So, okay, and then we go, okay, hey YouTube, this is Fofamit, and today we're gonna be talking about blah blah and why you should blah blah your blah blah. This is brought to you by blah blah. And intro, and then you just talk about your thing. And then you edit that one chunk out of your VOD, put that on the YouTube. Really? Okay. Ayuchi, send me a DM on Discord and we'll fix the Twitter thing later. Thoughts of having one monitor? I streamed for a whole year with one monitor. It's very doable. Hi, Navy Courseman. Why you should block? Well, I'm not gonna make a tutorial right now. I didn't plan anything. You shouldn't do it on the top of your head. You should plan something ahead of time. At the very least, make bullet points so that the least amount of edit. The whole idea, the reason you want to do it that way is because you don't have time. So basically you spend like 5 minutes just like making a rough outline of what you want to talk about and then talk about it on stream, boom, upload it to YouTube or Twitter. I didn't do that. You warrior blah blah. Actually, I can fix that right now. Ayuchi, I'm pretty sure you have your Twitter, or you would be someone that would put their Twitter linked on your Twitch page. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Problem solved. And then I'll start off the DM chain by being, hey. There we go. Problem solved. I'm sorry if you already started messaging me on Discord. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the thing is, that's a great example of what I was talking about earlier. Nice to have or a need to have. One monitor. Do you need more than one monitor? No. Is it a nice to have? Yes. You do not need more than one monitor. It's a nice to have, and you can stream with just one monitor. And if you desperately need a second screen, if you have a smartphone, use your smartphone. Right, Skull Rider? It is definitely a nice to have. I indulged myself in a nice to have by having a second monitor. I did not need it. Rush. Okay, Rush. You're talking, okay. Okay, so now we need to separate this from the context, right? When I was in university, in high school, I was not the smartest of people. I was not the smartest. So let's put it this way. You know when CRT monitors were a thing, cathode ray tubes? Well, I was really interested in design. And I basically got what would be equivalent to a Pro Art monitor today. So I had a high refresh rate CRT monitor, a 22 inch high refresh rate. I think it did 90 hertz, a 22 inch, 90 hertz, color accurate CRT. It was also considered high resolution at the time. I think it was like, I don't remember what it was. It was like something by 1280. And then I also had two other monitors, CRT monitors, on either side. And that's what I did my stuff on in high school, in the first couple years of university. So Rush, I understand. I'm there with you. But the thing is though, is like, do what I say, not what I do. Just because I'm the dummy, let other people be the dummy that spends all the money on things that they don't need, so that you don't have to spend money on things you don't need. Yes, Ash, it did weigh a lot. It weighed a lot. Let's put it this way. If that CRT were to fall on someone, it could probably kill them or injure them. It was a big one. I don't even remember how much it cost either. The only reason I got it was because one of my friends' older sibling was going into programming and design, and they were like, this monitor is the shit. You should get it. And I'm like, how? It's like, and so what they did is like, they said, okay, well, I like you. So as a friend, because I was there almost every day, and they're like, okay, how about this? If you promise that you will pay for it, I will buy it for you, and we can arrange a deal. And I said, okay, the only way I'd be comfortable with this is if you bought it and then kept it at your house, so your parents' house, until I saved enough money to buy it because it was on sale at the time. And it took me about 4 months of scraping every bit of my allowance and scraping some, buying discount lunches, saving $1 here and there to be able to get it. Did I sell it? No, I didn't, because I ran that thing into the ground. Like I said, I brought it to university with me. And when I brought it to university, let's just say CRTs were not a thing. Everyone had laptops or those fancy LCDs, and I didn't have an LCD. And I used that until I got a grant from my university, and I used the grant money to buy a Pro Art monitor. Yes. Rush, I understand your feelings. 100%. Yes. A 60-inch plasma? Wow. Hi, Dio. Save 5. Yeah, that sometimes. Okay, do I recommend you skip your lunch? No. It's very important to have a well-balanced meal every day. I would argue it is more important for you to eat than it is to subscribe to your favorite Twitch personality. So, save your money. Buy a sandwich. But yes. What was I saying? Arguably, Rush, I would say that you buying extra monitors is, at this point, is not a nice to have. For you, as an artist, an established artist, it is a need to have. Because as an artist, often you are working with one big screen, and then you need to have your references visible to you. So arguably, you could say, as an established artist, which Rush is, more than one monitor is a need to have. Exactly. And hi, Matthias, hello. But see, the thing is, if you are just starting out, you're not known, don't just go out and like spend all the money on the million monitors. Oh, Navy Corpsman, thank you for the 69 bits. Oh, also, as a note for the VR gloves, I've preemptively, before the goal's finished, I preemptively purchased them. So I purchased the things that I need. So the VR gloves are going to be arriving beginning of next week. No, next month. And then, hello, USB. And then I also had to order, I didn't account the cost of the trackers. So I had to order trackers as well. So I'm gonna be having 2 more trackers. Should be arriving at the same time. I think they're coming in from the United States because it's actually less expensive to buy them from the United States. Isn't that crazy? Yes, exactly, Rush. Twitch is not really that reliable. It's very unstable. Like 1 month you could be making $10, the next month you could be making $100. Then the month after that you could be making $5. If you want something that's more reliable in terms of the standard platforms that are out there, YouTube. Make a YouTube. YouTube is reliable enough long-term income. Oh, next week is next month. Okay. The thing is though, I might get them right away, but I need to be able to integrate the SDK and then get it working with my model. Yes, yes. I live in Korea. Hi, Solar Jolt. Yeah, great, great. I was actually saying to some people is that it might be worth, instead of just jumping straight into streaming, work on your YouTube, work on becoming YouTube partner, and then start Twitch. Or you can start streaming on YouTube. FOFA is a great course. I don't give you any revenue though. If anything, I'm a money sink because time is money, and often I'm wasting your time. Ming Ming, thanks for the 100 bits. Yeah, you like that logic? Time is money. I'm using your time, and I'm wasting your time. Therefore, I'm wasting your money. Hi, Index Gnome. No, Bryce. Twitch is not more saturated. I disagree. YouTube is very saturated. The problem is that Twitch has no discoverability. YouTube basically wants you to stay on the platform as long as possible. So odds are you're gonna get recommended another video, another video, another video. How often have you ever started watching a video and then like, I don't know, like an hour later, you're just like, wait a second, why am I watching this? Because you just got like put onto another video. I know, Rush. I tend to, okay, if someone makes a joke, I immediately, okay, most of the time I understand it, but then I just roll with it. I just roll with it. Is that bad? Should I not do that? VMagic Mirror is a great place to start, I think, 100%. I actually, on my YouTube channel, I did a full walkthrough on VMagic Mirror and how you can go from no webcam to using full facial tracking. So I would say stick with VMagic Mirror for as long as you are comfortable with it. And I would avoid investing a lot of money into other things unless... Actually, okay, this is a good upgrade path. Okay, let me give you an upgrade path from VMagic Mirror. Start off as a PNG tuber, then VMagic Mirror, then VC Face. Then from there, you could go to virtual motion capture, and then after virtual motion capture, you can do go to this. That's like a nice gradual upgrade path that will require basically little investment of money and little wasted money, because VMagic Mirror is free, VC Face is free, virtual motion capture is free. And then, but the thing is, for virtual motion capture, you need to have VR, but VR can be used for more than one thing. You can use it for VTubing, like I'm using right now, without a headset, or, you can use it to play games. And to me, double purpose things like that make it worth it. What is that? I'm just gonna call you Sandfails. Is that okay, Sandfails? You just went with it anyway too, Rush. I see, I see. Rush was just making a comment. So I was saying that time is money. Then and since you're spending time with me, you're wasting your time. And then Rush is like, no, you're not wasting your time. This is like an online course. And I just kind of went with it. Yes, it is very hard to get discovered on Twitch. That's why you need to make other platforms. The thing is though, is that you can be successful streaming. Okay, I would say streaming on YouTube alone is not discoverable. But making YouTube videos is discoverable. And once you gain an audience from your YouTube videos, then that's when your stream on YouTube or Twitch can become more successful. Right, Raito? Face, you just came just for the tips? VMagic Mirror can use a webcam. It can use a webcam. It can use Apple ARKit Face ID for facial tracking. Right, Farella? Yes, the thing is too, what's really nice about VC is that VC has really nice shaders. And you can combine, like VC Face is basically like the easy way to have an app like this. Like you can't have, like the only thing is you can't have a track chair, no microphone, no screen, but you can, soon you'll be able to do your own shaders and you can combine a bunch of different stuff. So for example, you can combine full facial tracking, Tobii eye tracking, Vive tracking, webcam tracking, and Leap Motion tracking, or Connect tracking, all in that one application. It's so awesome. Right, Istra? And Conti Mania, what is this? I don't know what is this? Okay, so Razor Hacks, this is my opinion, my hot take. I don't see the value in 2D models. Because 3D models can look nice, right? 2D models can look nice. 3D models with the right shaders can look like a 2D model. So where's the value? But the thing is, a 2D model, no matter what you do with it, can never look the same as 3D. Sweet Agony, exclamation mark app. And M2D, hello. How is the latency to you to the monitor to your stream larger than the latency from you to me? I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Bester Chan. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. Yeah, the thing is that I don't, like I said, I don't see the value in 2D models. I will say, I'm not trying to say that 2D models look bad, because I've seen some really pog, like 2D model setups that look amazing. Well, you can't do anything else with them. It's in the title, Sweet Agony. And you already got the YouTube link. See? She's going on a French rampage? I don't doubt that. Yeah, Nux has done really well. Yeah, yeah. I can say that, yeah. I'm not saying that 2D models are bad. I just don't see the value in it. Thanks for the follow, Sweet Agony. Yeah, okay. That's the thing too. I do know some people, Robert YouTube, hello, that do like the sexy dance videos, but their content is in no way related to sexy dance. And I just go like, yes, you're getting like 10,000 views on it, and you keep doing it. It's not growing your stream, right? I don't know. That's a weird thing that I don't know how to address, where you can make successful content, but it doesn't contribute to your growth, which is weird to think about, isn't it? And let's put it this way. If there was an LGBTQIA or stream, hi KTK, or a stream in North Korea, I would donate 100 subs to the streamer of your choice, because I know that is impossible, so therefore I can say that. Because basically no one's from the North. If you're from North Korea and you're privileged enough to have access to the internet, you have a list of 12 government regulated and created websites that you are allowed to access on their closed network. Actually, Rush, the thing is, for them to make those animations, it's not that they're just using Unity basically, or MMD. They probably just converted their model to a PMX, loaded it into a PMX editor, downloaded someone else's like hard work for an animation, and they just slopped it on. Like, I could do it if I wanted to. No, 2D is not cheaper. Basically, if you want a really, really nice 2D setup, it's gonna cost you just as much as a really nice 3D setup. Yes, 3D is more useful, more versatile. That is my thing. I will say that if you want to make your 3D model look as good as a 2D model, it is going to take a lot of work, but it will be worth it. And my example for that is look at Yuli. Go on Twitter, Yuli, Yoolie, Yuli, and all of her work are 3D models. And I will tell you, wow. I have a couple friends that I know that had models made by them, and they look like 2D anime. Oh yeah, that's true, Rush. You would need multiple versions of that, 100%. Bryce, you don't leave the North. It's impossible. Well, I mean, it is possible, but it's a 1 in a million shot, and odds are you're gonna die if you try to escape. Yeah, I know. Nux has a V2 body. I saw someone mentioned it in a couple streams ago, and I checked it out. And it was a 2D setup. It looked pretty nice. I'm surprised he's not using it in all of his videos, which means either he's going to be using it in his future videos and the current videos are just backlog, or he just wants to only use it sometimes to make it more special. Yes, exactly, Rush. To make a live 2D model, basically to make it, the better the live 2D model, basically what you have to do is make, basically you just have to draw imagine, so I have seen a live 2D model that looks almost as good as 3D in terms of its movement, and it doesn't look weird at all. and I looked in how it was made, basically, this is how it was done. They had their picture drawn like this, and then they had a picture drawn like this, and a picture drawn like this, and one for every gradient of movement. And then in the live 2D making software, they stitched it all together, and that's how they made it look so awesome. Yes, Yuli does amazing models. I would love to get in their queue, even the long waitlist queue. But it's never gonna happen. But the thing, yeah, there are some really great ones, and I would say I'm experimenting with shaders to make my setup look like anime, like 2D anime. I don't know though. I think the biggest thing is when you see a 3D model, and often you think of those animes like Berserk 2016, where the animation is so jank and it looks so bad. And the only reason a 3D model looks okay is because it doesn't have unhuman-like actions. Ah, okay. That's my own fault then, Solar Jolt. I just skipped through the video until I saw it. Coupon, I already showed a progress, but I ended up scrapping it and I want to restart it because I didn't like how it was turning out. Well, I'm not sure what you mean. You just said you moved to a new hotel room, right? Specifically Berserk 2016, the jank one. Okay, so Comfy Zenny and everyone else out there who is doubting me. Okay, I'm okay. So Comfy Zenny, I'm not saying you're doubting me. So I'm gonna change my stance. For anyone that's doubting my phrasing on saying that 3D can look just as good as 2D, look at Attack on Titan season 1, 2, and 3. A lot of that, especially like those scenes where they're like flying through with those I don't remember what they're called, but the shooty cable things, those are done with 3D models. And the thing is, like, I would guess a lot of you would be surprised how much of that anime is done with 3D models. Grapple cable. Hi, iFool. Hello. Shooty cable. I didn't know what they were called. I know that they... Yes, 3D maneuver gear. I think that's what those are called. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. I haven't seen season 2 or season 3. Please, no spoilers. Marco, I already said hello. And I've addressed your comment twice. Season 3 currently. I'm gonna wait until it's over. I wanna wait until it's over, and that way I can enjoy it. The best way that I enjoy anime is by binging the poop out of it. Like, I watch all of Dr. Stone in one sitting. It's coffee. And then after that, it's gonna be an energy drink. And I'm drinking water in between. see the value in 2D, but like that's why I'm wording my thing very carefully, is that if you had to choose 2D or 3D, like if you had to choose spending $1,000 on a 2D model versus $1,000 on a 3D model, hands down 3D model. How to do hair properly? What do you mean? You already know how to do hair. Especially anime style. The last model that you're working on, the one you were posing yesterday, in the in this, well, first you posed it in like this pose, and then afterwards you're like, oh, what did I hit? You were doing like this pose. The hair on that model looks good. This hair's not super efficient. It still look nice though, right? Right? I don't know how to do, like, I know how to do hair. I cannot do it as fast as you do it. So hence, I buy hair. Okay. So, Ming Ming, hi. Oh, you're talking poly-wise. Yeah, I don't know how to do that well. The only thing I know how to do in terms of making things better in poly is either manually editing them in edit mode, vertex by vertex, like a nub scrub, or also like a nub scrub, just going, oh, I'm just gonna use the decimate modifier. Yes, I'll click on this model and then add the decimate modifier and then put it down until it doesn't look like garbage. Mm-hmm. Ming Ming, I have been thinking about streaming on YouTube, but as a Twitch partner, I cannot stream on another platform consecutively. Meaning, if I were to end the stream, like, okay, it's time to end stream, and we're gonna hop into my YouTube stream now. That's against my contract agreement. So basically, if I were to stream on YouTube, it would have to be on a completely separate day. So like, for example, today is, what day is it today? I don't know. Tuesday? Is today Tuesday? Tuesday, today's Tuesday. I don't stream on Wednesdays. So I could stream on YouTube tomorrow. But usually I use those days to work on YouTube videos. I've only seen, in the Fate series, I've only seen Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works, and the Unlimited Blade Works movie. Oh, yeah, I have a jelly chair. Hold on. See? But yes, basically, if you want to do like super realistic hair, the best way to do it is through a hair simulation, or yeah, hair simulation. And that uses a lot. And what you'll notice is that games that have like really nice looking hair, they have a lot of cheating. A lot of cheating. Oh God, no, Rush. The thing is, Rush, you can talk things out, and then what I've realized is that, let's put it this way, in Twitch-sama, in Twitch-sama's eyes, if you are under 500 viewers, they don't care. If you have 1,000 or plus viewers, they're like, I have a couple seconds to listen to you. If you have about 5,000 viewers, they'll be like, okay, send me an email and I'll respond to you right away. If you have 10,000 viewers, Twitch staff will probably be in your chat talking to you, interacting in your stream. That's basically like how it goes. No, Solar Jolt, as an affiliate, you cannot co-stream multiple platforms either. You're breaking terms of service. So if you're a Twitch affiliate, you are not allowed to do that. And it could get your Twitch channel banned. Right, nothing? Nothing upset? Yes, as Ash said. Thanks, Ming Ming. And thank you so much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to share all the cool stuff that I've been cobbling together so that hopefully the VTubing community can improve as a whole. Twitch Sama! I should get Fate. I just don't have the time. Basically, I don't have the time because I spent all my free time doing crap like this. This setup. Okay, Rush, have a good lurk. Rush, type exclamation mark lurk if you're still here. Like I said, Sweet Agony, he might have a special agreement, or he's avoided the Twitch hammer. All right, so what have I been spending my time on? I spent my time doing this. Wait, hold on. I'll turn on my display capture so that at least something's gonna show. All right. QB Dev Games. Okay, I'll do that right now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be poking Sly. Okay, see you later, Bryce. I'm gonna be poking Sly. If you listen carefully, you'll be able to hear. Wow, this is really like an IRL stream, isn't it? Because like often when someone like goes away, all you see is like their empty chair, right? And you wait for them to walk back in the frame. I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing. Bum bum. Ooh. Hi, Celestia. Chair streams. All right, so bum 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 bum. I'll show you what I've been working on, so I can play games. So hold on, let me move my microphone like this. Navy Corpsman, thank you so much for the 31 biddies. And thank you, Celestia. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on, which is this. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Hi. So here's me now in the bottom corner. I still have my chair that can move. I could play a game now if I wanted to, but right now you're just getting Twitchception. And when I switch to this, this uses, oh, no, I'm being covered. This uses significantly less computer resources. Let's just say this setup uses 10% of my GPU versus the 70% the other setup uses. Why is my Twitch light mode? Why not? I love Twitch light mode. Okay, if you want to see a secret on how I optimize things, I know I've showed this before, but I'll show you again. So look, the chair, I still have the chair, I still have the microphone, but let's zoom out even more. No 3D environment, it's gone. It's all an illusion. You have to do this though if you want to save on computer resources, right? It's the only way you can do it. It's optimized. You have to do this to optimize it, right? This is, hello, thumb. There we go. This is the only way you can optimize it. Yes, exactly as Oz is saying, light mode is good if you have a light environment. The room that I'm in right now is well lit, so light mode works for me. If you are a goblin and you have a bright screen, if you have your monitors on in a completely dark room, dark mode or not, you are slowly ruining your eyesight. Turn on a light. It's not a 2D jelly chair, it's still 3D, see? I also describe myself as a, okay, so if you go on my, if you go on my Twitter page, I describe myself as a Twitch goblin because when I stream VR chat, I turn all the lights off. All right, let's switch back. And we're back. So this is actually a full 3D setup. See? This is actually a 3D setup. Oh, I had it set so it always starts on the correct camera angle. And now it's like all, oh, nice try, Ultimate Power. Nice try, you failed. Is that good? That's good. This is good. This is fine. This is fine. This is a good camera angle. But yeah, when I stream VR, I turn all the lights off because I don't need lights on. It's a waste of energy. I don't see the benefit of having it set so that it transitions within the same app. Like the amount of time that it would take me to learn how to do that is to get, okay, so like for example, the loading screen, I could make the loading screen, like it's just a video. Obviously it's just a video, but I could make that video look like I'm transitioning within the same application. I'm just lazy. But like, I would rather just do that because that would take me probably like an hour or so, maybe 2 hours maximum. Whereas if I had to sit down and learn how to do that in Unity, that would probably take me longer, like a couple weeks to learn how to do that. Yes, I would gather valuable skills that I can use later, but that's why I chose to do the video. Maybe I'll do that later though. It's a good idea. For optimized settings in Unity. I'm talking about, this is the thing in Unity. Okay, let me put it this way. If you can't run the conventional VTuber applications that are out there, do not make your own application because it's gonna run heavier no matter what you do. And Regit, thanks for the follow. And hi, Waskito and Callan Kessler, hello. Hi, Noble. Why so pog? What do you mean so pog? I'm not pog. But you know who is pog. Let me tell you about who is pog. Noble VR is pog. Dang it, follow notification. Oh, there we go. And my dog and Gustav, thanks for the follow. Am I a programmer? No. Let's just put it this way. If I had to program something to save my life, I would probably die. I'd probably die. Is it treachery of the highest order? I don't think so. I like how it shows the clip now. Wait, if I do it again, it is going to show another clip. Watch. Let's hope it picks the oldest, cringiest clip you have. What is that? Is that VR chat? It is VR chat. What model are you using? This has to be an old clip. Is that an old clip? Hi, Dark Remnant. Okay. Ming Ming Gaming. This current setup that I have right now, optimized to stream, uses 70% of a 2070 Super. 70%. And if you had a 2060, you might be able to run it, but maybe you're gonna have some trouble. And also it's almost maxing out my 2600X. So that would put it in another way. I would start with, before you invest the time in making your own VTuber app, try the conventional applications first. Because to be honest, they don't look that bad. 2 years old? We were just discussing this in Striker. Ah, hi Zone Trigger. Ah, yeah. Hi Jamie in Japan. Hello. Hi again. And Lek, hello. Let's see. Let me see what it's using in terms of my CPU. I have optimized it quite a bit. It is using 20. It maxes out at 30% of my CPU. 30% of my CPU. And there's not much else. You can't really optimize it beyond that for this current setup. So it uses quite a bit. Hi, Istra. Yes, exactly. Hence why we had that small cam version. So I can actually play games while doing that. I did a test run. You know how in OBS, Sly has a wonderful, wonderful video on how to do test broadcasts with OBS. and basically stress tests your computer in a streaming environment. So I do that while running games in my app, and I'm able to play like Rust, no problem. Oh, Sweet Agony, if you want to see my recommended, so not my current computer, but given the current circumstances with shortages of new hardware, if you click right here, you're gonna see a little Amazon Blacksmith thing pop up, and you're gonna see my recommended computer. Huh? iStore Gaming, please don't self-promote in stream. That's not really a great, like, I know maybe that's, if that's not your intention, it can be construed that way. So just imagine, like, if, okay, let's just think, imagine if I went in your stream right now and I'd be like talking to your chat, be like, hey, I don't know what to talk about on my stream right now. Does anyone have any ideas? So it's like, it's fine to talk about your stream, like help or stream stuff, but like don't do it while you're streaming, if that makes sense. Okay, Senpai, thanks for popping in. See you later. And hi, Queen. And Shinji, thanks for the follow. And Hako, hello. But yeah, I really recommend stress testing your stream before streaming. So like, if you get like VC face, for example, VC face has some overhead. Your application, like your, if you get a Leap Motion has CPU overhead. And also your moving hands in VC face will cause more.
Stress testing is a must.
It's otaku time. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Also, may I... Oh wait, it's not otaku time. That's Musashi. Musashi! Thank you so much for the $4.99. And may I tell you that that was very perfectly timed. Very perfectly timed. Thank you so much. And it's otaku time. Okay, see you later. Hi, Mudkip. Hello. And hi, Gwen. You can do it. Okay, a gaming laptop is a PC. It's just a portable PC. It's the same thing. If you were to recommend a VTuber setup to amuse relatives during video calls, use Snapchat filters. That's it. Use Snapchat filters. Because it's something that they can do themselves and they can have fun with it. And they know what Snapchat is. And you have a wide variety of filters to change from, including an anime filter. And it requires zero financial investment. Go ahead and shoot. Shoot the question here. And Genshin, bam! Yeah. Hi, Frank. Hello. Hi. Your name's Frank. Not fake. Frank. Right? And hi, memes. Thank you. I don't know why you have to shout it at me, though. What was I talking about before? I don't remember. It was something about Musashi. Right, before Musashi. Click right here. Amazon Blacksmith list. Actually, I can show you on screen. Ba-dum-bum. Am I a part of Unity Gaming? No, I have no official affiliation with Unity. I'm not a wealth of knowledge. I only know what I know. Hi, Rebel.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. I'm
Hi, Everett.
landing.
No, I was just looking back in chat. Okay, so let me, let's see. Frank, I can, but I won't. Hi, Princess V-Bean, hello. Oh, we just went inside my head, hello. All right, let's go here. All right, so let me put it up here so it actually shows my screen. We go here. So if you go over here, you'll see a blacksmith list, and you'll actually see some of my recommended things. These are my recommended things, like not necessarily what I have. For example, in Peculiar, I'm recommending a 3600. Okay, see you later, Solar Jolt, bye. And hi, Crow, hello. Okay, let me explain my reasoning to the 3600X. The 5600X, if you can buy it for $399, 100%, you should be buying the 5600X. Do not buy the 3600X if you can find a 5600X for retail price. However, at the current time, the 5600X is very hard to find. Do I have a 3600X? No, I have a 2600X. But why would I recommend you buy a 2-generation old CPU, right? So that is the logic behind my list setup, is that if you needed something right this instant, this would be my recommendation. Oh, also B550 because it's compatible with the 5600X. And it's the same thing with the 2070 Super. Can you find a 3070 or a 3060? No. So if you're wondering what I have, this would be the closest equivalent that you can get. And if you want to see like what I'm using on stream, I also have a list right there as well. And then I think I actually have my personal computer listed here as well. I don't think I have the 2600X there, but yeah, that's my current computer. I don't know why I have that. I should probably remove that. That would make a lot of sense to not have that there anymore, right? I think so. The Intel 90, what? Right now, Intel is not really that great. They have a lot of promise for maybe their next CPU models, but they're not out yet, right? Who did my 3D model? Tea or pizza, why not both? Why do I recommend an Octua cooler? Okay, one question at a time. Oh, Ming Ming, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, who made my 3D model? My 3D model is made by a company in Japan that sells their 3D models on Booth. My 3D model is based on the VV base that you can find on Booth. You can buy it yourself and have a very similar model. So I just heavily modified this model myself to make it do the things that I want and to look the way as close that I want. Okay, so why do I recommend a Noctua cooler over the stock cooler? The AMD stock cooler is actually really good. The thing is if you're a streamer And I mean, if you're already considering a high-end, high mid-end PC, Noctua coolers are really, really good. They perform better than a stock cooler. They perform just as well as all-in-one coolers. Bite me. I'm right. I'm right on this. Linus Sama can back me up on this. And not that he knows me personally, but like he has a YouTube video on it. And it's much more reliable than an all-in-one cooler. And they're quiet. The key thing is silence. Hence why you can see the case that I recommended, which is an Define R7. It's a silent case. NZXT makes wonderful cases. I've had an NZXT case in the past. I think they're perfectly fine. They have a lot of awesome features and accessories. But I think as a streamer, if you're using a single PC, you want your single PC to be quiet. And hence why I choose to recommend the things that I do. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with NZXT. It's just Define R7, Define R6, those cases are quieter than NZXT cases at the cost of some temperature though, because you are using noise dampening foam in their cases. So there's not as much airflow, meaning that like if you stick a stock cooler in a Define R7, your airflow is not going to be as nice because it's a lot more restricted in there. Okay, let's zoom back out. But yeah, I would say as a streamer, don't go water cooling. You only go water cooling for two reasons. One, for the looks. Two, what's the second reason? Oh, if you have a special form factor. So like if you're going like small computer case and you can't fit a giant tower cooler in there, then you go water cooling. And Breakman, Navy, thank you for the 10 bits. All right, if you have a 2060, 2070, 2080, 2080 Ti, do you need to upgrade right now? Probably not. Save your money. You don't need to upgrade. Am I gonna upgrade to a 3070, 3080, 3090? I would. If someone gave me one for free, sure, why not? Am I gonna spend my own money on it? No. If someone were to donate, I don't know, the amount of money that it would take to buy a 3090 right now and said, use this money to buy a 3090, I'd be very tempted. I would probably send the payment back because I would just straight up tell them, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy a 3090 with it, and I don't want to get I don't want to risk myself getting a chargeback on PayPal. So it's just best to play it safe and give the money back, right? Oh yeah, speaking of which, if you're a streamer out there, don't put the word donate in your boxes. If you use the word tip, it changes the phrasing a little bit, and that can help you with future chargebacks if those were to happen. Put it in a bathtub? Put what in a bathtub? 1070 is still a nice graphics card. There's not a lot wrong with it, I would say. And Kat, thanks for the follow. 1060 is also not that bad. Yes, I remember when people were talking about mineral oil PCs, and what I will tell you is this: do not do it. It's not worth it. Do not get a mineral oil cooled PC, because one, every single cable that you have plugged into that computer basically will get ruined. Two, whenever you have to replace a component, if you don't want your components that are currently submerged in mineral oil, if you want to replace them and you don't want oil to get all over the place, you have to dry it for like a month in order for all of the mineral oil to seep out of it. Right, Shy Girl? Yeah, 1080 is great, is great. Yeah, it's really messy. Yeah, exactly. Luke from LTT had one. And yeah, he doesn't recommend it. And yeah, it's heavy too. Mineral oil computer, basically, you get mineral oil and you dip your entire computer in it. And mineral oil is non-conductive. The thing is, like, if you have a conventional hard drive, it will ruin it. So the only things you can put in there are SSDs. Yeah, a gaming laptop is not a bad choice. I personally went for an ITX gaming build, so I have something similar to a Dan case. The issue is that I only used to use it with a RX 480, and when I upgraded to a 2070 Super, it made too much heat for it to be able to keep up with it, so I upgraded to a Defiant R7. Awesome, yes, Shy Girl, of course. I made it so that you can use all of your channel points from a follow to pick and choose the emotes that you like. And I hope that you enjoy them. Yeah, it runs. They run. Jamie, it runs. Do not do it. You might be tempted. It might look cool. Do not do it. A gaming laptop. Okay. You bought a new gaming laptop. Okay. There's nothing wrong with gaming laptops as long as it suits your needs. Done. Personally, would I get a gaming laptop? No. I would buy a thin and light laptop that had a really good CPU, that had Thunderbolt 3, that was compatible with a GPU dock. That's what I would get. Because I want the long battery life, and on the go, I'm probably not gonna be gaming. And then if I want to do gaming, I'd be sitting down and I'd just hook up the external GPU dock and I'd be gaming that way. And also, if you're in a country with amazing internet like Japan, like Jamie does, Jamie's in Japan, or me in Korea, you could, just in theory, so from my phone, I can attach a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard, and from a bullet train going like 200 miles an hour, I can access my Steam streaming and play games as if I'm sitting right in front of my computer, which is awesome. The perks of living in a country with amazing internet. Oh, well, Kat, welcome. And if you haven't checked it out yet, I do have a YouTube channel that's specifically geared for streaming and VTuber stuff. So if you type in !YouTube, you should be able to check that out. And Krell, thanks for the follow. Yes, external GPU enclosures are expensive, but it's a one-time purchase because why is it expensive? First, let me get into why it's expensive. Sometimes the graphics card is in there. Two, you're buying basically a whole computer case with a power supply inside of it. And sometimes there's like a little daughter board inside that will turn the Thunderbolt connection into the network and extra USBs as well. That's why it's expensive. But why is it great? Is because when you upgrade your computer, you can just use the same dock. When you upgrade your graphics card, you just take the old one out and put a new one in. That's why they're expensive. You're basically buying like a daughter component to your computer / laptop. It's only worth it if you think it's worth it. Right, Golden Murray? Yeah, if you're not able to do that, Ming Ming, you might need to try turning your settings down. There's not much else you can do about that. Hi, Prague. Oh, yes, Falsai. I don't know what Falsai is gonna do, because right now Falsai is dual streaming on Twitter and YouTube. And as soon as they hit affiliate, they're not gonna be able to do that anymore. And I didn't know about their Twitch until I found their YouTube. Hi, Z-Man. I hope your morning is off to a good start. Well, like Korea, I live in Korea. Korea has a lot of industry-leading technology. Like the new NVIDIA graphics cards are being made here. The latest Android smartphones are being made here. You would arguably say they make really good oil rigs, refrigerators, and appliances. And they're pretty much leading in terms of one of the microchip division. But what does the common person use in Korea? Crappy phones. No one gives a crap. No one gives a crap about technology. Most people in Korea don't even have a computer at home. They just have like a Samsung A9. RGB fan or a normal one? Okay. Rendier, your choice is, do you want extra cables to deal with, or do you want fancy lights? And it depends on your case. Does your case have windows to show off those RGB or not? In my case, I have a Define R7 that has no open windows. It's covered in noise dampening foam on the inside. I have an RGB motherboard because it was the only thing that was available at the time. I can't see any of it. So it really depends on you. I would say the cable, extra cable thing would be the only negative towards that. Oh, and the price if it costs more. Why aren't you getting any FOFA coins? I don't know. It would be... Generally, you generate more channel points by chatting in the stream. That's what I found. Disney Day every day. Okay. So basically with Korea, everyone uses, the saying in Korea is, your cell phone is Samsung, your appliances are LG. But like, I know Samsung is more popular abroad than LG is. Or AKA, their old name, Lucky Gold Star, now called Life Good. Oh my gosh, of course, fax machines. You can't really change Asian countries in their ways sometimes. Ace? That sounds awful. Yeah, it's actually, yeah. Hako, exactly. PC bang. Or computer cafes. That's what most people use to do gaming. Even though over the course of a year, one person who goes to a PC bang for 1 year basically spent enough to buy a brand new high-end computer. So I mean, I told that to some students and they're like, what? I did the math and I'm like, Deba. They're like, whoa. I'm like, okay, then you should stop going to the PC bang and save. And they're like, no. I'm like, why? And they're like, I like game too much. Yes, they do have a lot of net cafes. Hi, Goggles. Hello. Wait, Duck Gang, are you talking about Duck Plague? Is that a Duck Plague emote? No, that's just a duck hype. Yeah, unfortunately, Twitch has kind of nerfed the whole channel point system. Streamers have no control over it, but basically it's harder to generate points unless, like, depending on the tier of your subscription. That's the only thing. That's one of the reasons why I made my channel points, for 100 channel points, you get, basically, if you hang around for one stream, you should always have enough to just unlock emotes to keep if you wanted to. So hence why they're 80 for random and 100 for chosen amounts. What sounds awful? Fax machines are awful. Use email. Get color. Have a digital backup. Have confirmation. It's true, tape drives are reliable for iCarval purposes. COBOL? I thought they got rid of that by now. Who still uses COBOL? Hi, Royal Duck. But that's the key thing, Golden Mari. Socialization. People. Those are negative points in my book. I don't like going outside, and I don't like being around a bunch of people. I'm a very to me kind of a person. It's true, Jamie in Japan, 100%. If they save, they can't game now. 100%. Who uses fax machine? Businesses. How do you set up channel points? You have to be a Twitch affiliate, I'm pretty sure, and it'll be in your creator dashboard. They still use COBOL? I thought they phased out COBOL like 10 years ago. Yeah, and I plan to do a video specifically about this in the future. I was just waiting, you know, for a way to differentiate myself from Nutty, because Nutty has a tutorial on how to do stuff like this, and I'm like, how can I make it different? I have something in the works, but basically, if you want to know how to use channel points to have automatic things happen, just look up Nutty on YouTube, and you'll be able to figure out like how I do stuff like this. Wait, hold on. Like that. But yeah, that's like one of the cool things you can do with channel points. Yeah, in Korea, oh my gosh. Yes, Jamie, yes, 100%. Korea still uses Internet Explorer. And you know what their security is? ActiveX. ActiveX. You're like, no. What mic am I using? It's linked right here. The specific mic I'm using and my whole entire mic setup is linked right there in my Blacksmith. But to give you a short answer, I'm just using a Blue Yeti. Yeah. Okay, let me tell you how to do your online banking in Korea. You log into a website. Website asks you to download ActiveX and install their ActiveX security program. 3 programs later, now installed and always running on your computer, you are able to log in. Oh, but in order to make an account, you must confirm your identity with this other website. You go to the other website. To confirm your identity, you need to install their ActiveX security program. Okay, this was not as bad. I only need to download 2 ActiveX. Now I have 5 ActiveX always running just to log into my bank. Now imagine you want to use your online banking to do online shopping. Log into the website to do your shopping. You need to confirm some stuff. You guessed it, more ActiveX. No, Kat, this is Korea's mindset. The more, the better. Everyone must be so secure in Korea. We use like 50 different ActiveX. The average person has 50 different ActiveX on their computer. They're so secure. It's like they have 50 security guards looking after a computer. I'm joking. Yes, yes. And the thing is too, is right. Do they accept PayPal? Not many places do, no. Surprisingly, mobile banking is more secure because they've actually developed that. So I've done banking that way before. I don't anymore because that was on my work computer. And because I'm like, I don't care about my work computer. It's not my computer. I'll install all the ActiveX they want on that. But mobile banking is actually not as bad. You just install a bank. You go to the bank, you confirm a bunch of stuff. They give you an activation code for your online banking app, and you just have to go back every year to renew it, I guess, for some reason. And then they give you an authenticator, like you know how Blizzard has those like authenticators for protecting your WoW account? You basically get one of those for your online banking. And they basically do it 2 ways. So if I were to do online banking, you can do, this is how Korea does it now, is I want to buy, let's say, a Vive tracker. Then I go to the payment options and you can have the money, what it does is it creates a virtual bank account. And it gives you the bank account and the name that it should pop up as in the bank, and then they give you the account number. And it's like, it's a temporary virtual account that they use to handle the money for. So then on your phone, you go to transfer the money into that account, and then that's how they accept the payment. So on the phone, basically, let's imagine worst security measure possible is they will, 1, ask for your authenticator code. They will send you a text message with a code that you also need to confirm. So you need both, never just one. And then that's it. So the mobile banking is actually quite secure here. Oh, yes. OTP. Yeah, cat OTP. That's what they're called. Yes, Azure. I was just talking about it. Yeah, mobile banking is way better than computer banking. What is it? 장공 아지? Have I tried Vegemite? Yes. It's not that bad. People say it's terrible. It's because they're just trying it raw. Like, it's not that bad when you put it on something. Would I go out of my way to get it? No. If I had it in the house, would I use it? Probably. But yeah, online banking is bad on the computer here. Really, somewhat innovative here. Actually, if you're with, 장공아지? If you're with BNK, Busan Bank, you can just use your thumbprint. In addition to one, knowing your password, having that certificate that you were new at the bank, blah, 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 blah. On universal income? Okay, QB, I will tell you that that is a loaded question, because just by saying I'm for or against universal income, okay, if you're only approaching the topic of universal income in terms of the surface value of should everyone get paid minimum wage without thinking a basic minimum wage for a certain price, then you are not approaching it correctly, and you need to do your research and have a more nuanced response to it. Oh, you live in Seoul. Hello. So this is my opinion. Universal income doesn't need to be that high as long as the social support system is good enough. So for example, in Korea, minimum wage, dirt low. It's really low. Like, basically put it this way, the amount that teachers make here in Korea, let's say Korean teachers in Korean public schools, the amount of money that they make, if they were to go to America on that same income, they would be in the poverty line. But here, they're considered upper middle class. Because the cost of living, it's all about cost of living. When you're talking about universal basic income, it's all about the cost of living. Because you could just say like, oh, well, it's like everyone deserves blah, blah amount of income, or, oh, they're making enough blah, blah income. But like, you got to think about their cost of living. So for example, if you live in New York and you're making like $10 an hour and you're working like 60 hours a week, you're working your butt off, you're trying to make ends meet, you could have 3 jobs. You're not making enough money to get by. But in Korea, you could live off of $3 a day on food, because that's the cost of living here. Cost of living in Korea is really low. So I would say universal basic income is only important when you're putting it in the context of cost of living in the country and or state that we're talking about. And that would be my very balanced approach to talking about that topic. You were thinking about a system inside a game that you're gonna make later as a simulation. Make sure that if you're including it, depending on your game, that you have it factor on other things. So for example, like let's say, oh, I'm for universal income. Everyone, you know, okay, so in Korea, if suddenly everyone were to be getting paid $15 an hour in Korea, that would put everyone at the scale of being middle class. It doesn't work here. It would work in other countries, in other states, but not in Korea. Like, it really depends on the country that you're talking about and the cost of living. It depends. The reason I say that is because in general, most foreigners that come to Korea as a, what do you call it? An English foreign language teacher, and they make the same amount of income as an entry-level teacher, which is still middle-class wage. And thanks for the follow, if. Yeah, Mumbles. It really depends. Do I think that there should be a universal basic income? Yes. Do I think that the amount on it, the amount that the universal basic income should be set at will vary based on the country or state situation? Yes. So you can't really easily say that you're for or against it unless you're talking about everything in general. So like, I know a lot of people right now are talking about $15 minimum wage, $15 minimum wage. I would say it doesn't always make sense, but it can make sense. Like I said, Marco, I recommend looking at the age rating for anime. I think that'd be the best way to approach that in the future. Oh, Finn? Okay, Finn. Sorry. And thanks for the follow, Kevin and Dance. Hello. Why does my channel only have that many? Because I make niche content. And yeah, that's basically it. I make niche content. If I made content that would be more suitable to the general masses, it might do better, maybe, but I don't really have the personality that's suited for that, I guess. Okay. So, the pirate, what I will say is look at the history of Japan before America forced them to open up. And you'll have a better understanding of what you're talking about. And I think you're approaching economics and taxpayer money from a very naive perspective. Am I an expert on this? No. But I know enough to know that I don't know. And I think you should also have that same approach, is whenever you're approaching something, just know that you don't know everything. And the moment you start thinking that you know everything about something is the moment you become the least intelligent. So, always be learning. Always be willing to look at other people's perspectives. Always be willing to take those perspectives into consideration. And most importantly, look back to history. I actually see that as the core of the Socratic method, which is like, Thoth is talking about the Socratic method, la di da, but like, he's the first person in known modern thinking that has had that approach, where he knows that he knows nothing, therefore that makes him smarter than people who think they know everything. And the thing about Socrates is that Socrates basically was looking at politicians and how politicians says they know everything. And when he actually questioned them, he realized that they didn't know anything. And the only people, Socrates said, that knew what they were talking about were master craftsmen in trades. And those are the people that he had respect for. Other than other philosophers, because, you know, they... I can't believe I just did that hand motion! But it fits in with Greek history. Yes, that was a Greek history moment, everyone. You didn't see that? I didn't do that. But let's just say Greek men loved Greek men. I'm sorry, Mumbles. But it's true though. If you look back on Greek history, basically Greek history is all about one, the superiority of Greek people over everyone else. And if you're not Greek, well, you're garbage. Two, the philosophy over everything else. Three, being a man. And four, I guess, having a wife and having kids. But in reality, you're only using them to have kids when your real true love is is another thinking man. that was Greek. That was basically ancient Greece in a nutshell. Because, like, if you think back to the Olympics, yeah, the Olympics, where men would oil themselves up and get naked and just kind of roll around for a bit for the entertainment of other men. I've studied a lot of Greek history. So, like, it's a hot take for sure. And yeah. Okay, Diogenes, the Cynic. Yeah, all right. Let me talk. Okay, let's change the topic a little bit because I want to get away from that hand gesture that I did. Oops. Is to talk about the Pythagoreans. So in ancient Greece, there was a lot of cults, hidden religions, cult religions. Hi, Adam. And one of the cults was a cult for mathematics. They revered mathematics over all other things. And they were known as the Pythagoreans. And to them, numbers were perfect and can only be perfect. Until one of the people in the Pythagoreans cult discovered imperfect numbers. So what did they do? They're like, oh, Steve, you discovered imperfect numbers, going against our entire religion as a Pythagorean. Destroying the beauty of the world as we know it. Let's go on a boat ride. A Pythagorean boat ride to celebrate your finding. Oh, don't mind the cement bricks and the rope. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. And then what did they do? They drowned him. They drowned him. What's MT? What is that? Wolfex, what is that? MBTI? What is that? You need tracer skin? Hello? Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember. All I know is that it's at 80% introvert. Hi, Kosi. Hello. But yes, Pythagoreans, you know, if you might think about it, Pythagoras, the Pythagorean theorem, you know, a squared plus b squared equals like whatever squared, c squared. Here in our Twitch channel, we speak English because that is the common language that we use here. To be honest, I don't know Simpad. I don't know. I wasn't able to see it right away. What I do recommend is that if you do have any dispute about what's happened, you can either send me a DM or send a mod a DM, but keep in mind that what happens through DMs or even in our Discord server will affect the actions on Twitch. So for example, while I'm in other people's channels and I'm watching like a friend of mine stream and someone says awful stuff. I'm not saying you said something awful, but I'm just giving an example of my context of your actions in other places will affect your actions here. I do ban people on my channel that I see acting in a way that is not acceptable in my channel. Like, even though they've never been to my channel before, I will just ban them. I don't remember that specific part, Kupan. I don't doubt it though. But yes, that's actually something that I would actually recommend to all streamers. Is if you see someone acting in a way that you don't want in your stream in someone else's stream, just ban them. Ban them in your own channel. I mean, because this is my approach to things, right? Let me put it in another context. In VR, has anyone heard of the game called VR Chat? So there's this game called VR Chat. It's a game where you can become anyone, be any avatar you want. Wait, what? What happened? What happened with Golden Mari? Huh? Oh. Okay. It was a misclick. Sorry, Golden Mari. Hi, Addie. What's VR Chat? Addie. Addie. Who is Addie? Can I do this before the mods get it? Hopefully. Yeah, I did it. Take that, mods. I beat you. This is Addie, by the way. Addie VR. No, the follow is blocking it. The high big smoke. Addie VR is a VR chat streamer, and they also stream some other games sometimes. As you can see, very adorable, very cute. You should check them out. They also, I guess we're like partner twins. We got partnered like almost the same time. I think you got partnered right before me though. But yes, check out Addie, super cute. Hi Cause, hi Turtle, hello. Yeah, that was your stream, 100% it was. What was I talking about? Right, context, VR chat. So for example, whenever I'm in VR chat, right? And I'm in a public world because I do spend time in public worlds, and I see someone in an avatar dressed as a ghost, covered in like a bunch of, like they're wearing a pillowcase hat and they're wearing a bed sheet. But you know, the bad kind of pillowcase and bed sheet. Please don't elaborate on what I'm talking about. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I will just block them. Why? They're not interacting with me, but I see them, I block them. Because in my eyes, if they have the judgment of going, yo bro, it's just a joke, get over it, then in my eyes, they don't have the correct judgment to make good decisions, to be respectful to other people. And so I just block them because I don't want to deal with that in the future. And I do the same thing on Twitch. If, like, for example, if I'm in Addie's stream and I see Addie ban someone for using racist comments in their stream, I will go to I will open up my own Twitch channel and I will ban that very same person. I'm not vindictive. This is something I've always been doing. Like, literally half of my ban list are people who probably never visited my stream or have heard of me before. What command did that? Addie. I can show you how to do that later if you want. But I'll give you the okay, send me a DM, Addie, if you can't figure out how to do it yourself. But I will, it's Twitch Guru. It's a Twitch Guru OBS browser source. If you have trouble setting it up, just send me a DM and I'll help you. But yes, Twitch Guru. Go to the website, browser source. I play VR chat. I log in once a week, sometimes twice a week. I just haven't been streaming it. Because the reason I don't stream it is because I no longer have my avatar on VR chat. Why? Can you tell me why, Queen? Because by the time I finish stream, right now it's 10 p.m. That's why. If it can be answered in stream, I wouldn't mind answering it in stream. Oh, wow, I'm a big dummy, Ash. I'm sorry. Jab for jab. I get it. Okay, Rendier, see you later. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, I don't think that's bad practice. And I mean, if they ever come to the stream and they're like, why am I banned? They can submit a ban appeal. Which we implemented a new policy of we review ban repeals at the end of each month, starting next month. Oh yeah, we haven't met in VR chat yet, Addie. That's true. I don't have my avatar in VR chat anymore. So I'm gonna be using either my old avatar or a public, if you don't mind. Cause like my old avatar, it's a TDA avatar. So since I'm not streaming with it, it's fine. I like it because it's proportioned to my body. Sure, Queen, if you'd like.